These 360 hacks will reveal some shooting tip secrets as well as some hidden menu settings to help you transform your 360 photos and videos. If you're using your extended selfie stick or even a thicker monopod for shots where you're holding it at a shorter length, you may see a black blob in your hand. You can eliminate this by holding the selfie stick higher up so that the larger end is then hidden under your hand, and then the selfie stick blob will disappear in your shot. For bullet time shots, you can of course buy the bullet time handle or the bullet time cord, but you can also do very similar shots without buying any additional accessories. You simply swing the selfie stick around your head. There is an awkward twist of the wrist at the end of the swing, but you don't need to do a full 360-degree movement, especially if you're editing these together in a montage of bullet time shots. And you can also do a low angle bullet time shot using the same principle. And for this shot you can't go beyond one spin, but this still looks very effective for a montage sequence in different locations. Accidental button presses when you're shooting can be a real pain, and I've had a number of people say that they've accidentally recorded in single lens mode instead of 360 mode. And with the X3 it's probably because they've pressed this button accidentally and switched the modes. Well, did you know that you can reassign this button so it becomes another record button? And that way, no matter which button you press out of the two, it will just start recording so you won't switch modes. So go to the settings menu and then go to the customize button and then reassign it here. And I've got another hack with the X3 which helps prevent you from changing the shooting modes accidentally. If you slide down from the top of the menu, you'll see this icon here, which is the dive case icon. But you don't have to use this just when you have a dive case. And I found this really handy when I shot on a roller coaster, as it prevents you from accidentally changing modes when filming. My camera was on a chest mount, and when you can't see the screen, it's very easy to press something that you shouldn't. And on one ride I accidentally shot in time shift mode. I switched to dive case mode and this locked the shooting mode, so it meant no more accidental button presses. Also in these settings, when you swipe down from the top, you can reduce the brightness of your camera screen, and this will help increase battery life. I love shooting car shots with my 360 camera, but I know that there is a risk involved. And if you prefer to shoot car shots in the safest possible way, then this hack is for you. If you happen to have a sunroof, then the easiest thing to do is to extend your selfie stick through the sunroof to get some high angle drone style shots. But if you don't have a sunroof, you can also extend your selfie stick through the side window. And if you're using an extended selfie stick, it will be long enough so you can wedge it into the car door compartment for extra stability. Extend it towards the front of the car for some really cool cinematic driving shots without the risk of your selfie stick and camera falling off the car. If you want to completely avoid showing any evidence of you holding your stick in your shot, especially with photos, then you can experiment with these hands-free selfie stick hacks. These leave your hands free in your shots, making your photos look more professional and more intriguing, because people will wonder where the stick is. So use your imagination with these shots. Sit on your selfie stick and extend it out in front of you, and you can even wedge it in your shoe or in your belt. The sun is the enemy of 360 when it comes to using a selfie stick, and it can ruin your shots. One useful hack is to shoot with the sun behind you and then lower the selfie stick. Now this is counterintuitive because usually we'd want to use the sun for extra light on our face. But because the shot is so wide, the exposure is actually quite acceptable. It can create some dramatic backlights, and dependent on your background, sometimes the sun will appear and then disappear in and out of the trees or in and out of the buildings, and this can also look quite effective. You can't control the wind when you're out filming, but you can use these simple hacks to reduce the chance of your monopod or your selfie stick falling over. Firstly is a bigger weight, even an ankle weight. Some tripods have holes in, so on grass you can use tent pegs to peg your tripod to the ground. And for added safety, when hand holding your selfie stick over water for example, you can use a hand loop like this. And this screws into the bottom of your selfie stick into the 1/4 inch thread. And to find other useful 360 accessories, you'll want to watch these videos next. My name's Rich, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.